Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Sankalp and today we are going to look at two case studies relating to social media trials. I have saved the weirdest one for the last and that one might really shock you. So let's get into it. The first one is Tata Sky versus LinkedIn. You must have seen people upload recordings of their TVs on social media. For example, if you see some unusual news or some interesting cartoon or a daily soap, you might click a picture and then upload it to YouTube or LinkedIn. But there is a catch. You are exposing the ISP's trademark on that screen. That might be Airtel or in this case Tata Sky. And Tata Sky really did not like that. They sued LinkedIn on 19th February 2020 for infringing their registered trademark. The point was that this might lead to consumer confusion and brand dilation because after all the Tata Sky trademark is their intellectual property. And LinkedIn defended that the exposure to the trademark was non-intentional. This case was handled by the Delhi High Court and judged under the Trademarks Act of 1999 and the IP laws of 2012. After almost 7 months on 9th October 2020, the court decided in favor of Tata Sky. Although LinkedIn was not fined any amount of money, they had to remove any post that showed that trademark and they had to improve the algorithm so that the trademark is not exposed or infringed in the future. According to me, the final decision shows the willingness to protect people's and companies' IP, and it is governed by laws with defined punishments, as opposed to our next case. The next case is about a job portal data breach, and it is a perfect example to show how weak the Indian laws are against protecting the user's data. So there is a company called Shine.com founded in 2008 owned by HT Media. HT Media is the parent brand of Hindustan Times. And you will notice the hypocrisy later. In 2020, Shine.com had a major data breach which leaked almost 3.62 million users' database. It included not just resumes and contact details, but personally identifiable informations like addresses, their previous employment, and the exact salaries that they were drawing in their previous organizations. The worst part is that it was found out by dark web crawlers and indexers like HackDB and Have I Been Pwned. So imagine this, you register on Have I Been Pwned 4 years ago and then suddenly you receive an email that all of your details have been leaked by Shine.com. What would be your honest reaction? This data breach was widely covered by social media, including Economic Times, TechCrunch, and Hindustan Times. It was later confirmed by CERT-In, which is Indian Computer Emergency Response Team. So Shine.com was accused of failing to implement necessary security protocols on their databases to protect consumers' information. The people were able to file a PIL, public interest litigation, and that is because there were no concrete laws that govern for protecting consumers' data. The case revolved around technical aspects like encryption and access control of data, but also around the human aspect like identity theft. Some users reportedly also started getting fraud and malicious emails. But when this information is available publicly, there is no guarantee that no one would come to your home and kidnap you. The cherry on top was that the users were not even aware of this data breach. Those who were not tech savvy enough and had not registered on the indexing sites did not get any information that their entire resume was leaked. So all of this of course raised a lot of concern about India's lack of data protection laws. So this case was handled under the Section 43 of IT Act 2000, which holds organizations accountable for data theft and unauthorized access. and the IT reasonable security practices and procedures and sensitive personal data or information rules of 2011. Under the Rule 3 of this Act, Shine.com was held liable for inadequate security measures, under Rule 4 for unsecure collection of sensitive personal data, and under Rule 6 for not informing the users about the data breach. And you can see how much social and jurisdictional influence Shine.com and HT Media had because they did not get fined in any way. Let's leave apart fining. It did not even lead to any severe legal consequences. The court just ordered them to take any measures to remove the data and to protect the data in the future and to cooperate with any further questioning authorities, including CERT-in. According to me, that is very inadequate. This case is an example of the importance of users' private data and the lack of laws protecting it. It should be noted that India does not have strict privacy laws like GDPR in Europe. So, those are the general data protection regulation rules, and under those rules, strict legal action can be taken on any person or organization exposing user identifiable or personal identifiable data. But really, if you ask me, in India, अपनी safety अपने हाथ. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.